jjlearnersspot. Today the topic is polynomials. Polynomials is the big concept in algebra. Before learning what are polynomials, we must know some mathematical terms which are related to polynomials. First one, constant. Constant is a fixed numerical value. It may be any real number. For example, it may be negative integer, decimal, fractions, irrational number, or whole number. It may be any real number. I already explained the concept of real numbers. Go on, refer it. So constant is a fixed value. It may be any real number. Next one, variable. Variable is a symbol that is used to represent the unknown value or a changeable value. Constant is a fixed value, whereas variable is a changeable value. Examples: X, Y, P, Q. Usually, small case alphabets are used as variables. Next one, operator. Operator is a symbol that denotes the mathematical operation: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Next one, term. What is a term? Term is the product of constant and variables. It may be a constant, a variable, or the product of constant and variables. For example, 4y. Here 4 is a constant and y is a variable. Next one, coefficient. It's a numerical factor in a term. For example, in 6x square, 6 is the coefficient. In 3y, 3 is the coefficient. It's a numerical factor in a term. That is the constant term. That is the constant. Usually, the coefficient placed first before the variable term. And next one, exponent. It indicates how many times the variable is multiplied by itself. It's nothing but the power of a variable. Here, in x cube, 3 is the exponent. The power of a variable is 3. 3 is the exponent. What's the degree of a term? The exponent of the variable in the term. For example, in 5y cube, the exponent of the variable y is 3. So the degree is 3. Now entering into the main concept, what is an algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is the combination of one or more terms. One or more terms where each term consists of variables and constants combined by using arithmetic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Simply, algebraic expression is the combination of one or more terms. For example, 2x power minus 2 plus y minus 5. It's an example for algebraic expression. Here 5 is the constant term. The constant is minus 5. Here, if there is no coefficient before the variable, then it represents the value 1. The coefficient of y is 1. The exponent of x is minus 2. Terms are separated by addition or subtraction. How many terms are there in algebraic expression? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 terms. Next, what is polynomial? An algebraic expression is called polynomial if the exponent of every variable is a non-negative integer. That is, the power of variable is a whole number. Terms are separated by addition or subtraction. Example, 7x square plus 4y minus 3. Here, what's the exponent of a variable x? It's 2. 2 is a positive integer. Here the exponent of your variable y is 1. 1 is also a positive integer. Here minus 3, constant term. Constant term is written as 3x power 0. X power 0. 0 is also a non-negative integer. So the powers So the algebraic expression is called polynomial if the exponent of every variable is a non-negative integer. See here, example 2x power minus 2 plus y minus 5. Here the exponent of x is minus 2. So it is not a polynomial, it's just an algebraic expression. Polynomial is a subset of algebraic expressions. All algebraic expressions are not polynomials, but every polynomial is an algebraic expression. Here, what's the coefficient of x? It's 5. What's the coefficient of x square? It's 2. Here, the exponent of the variable x is power 2 in this term. Here, in this term, the exponent of a variable is 1. 7 is the constant term. X square and x are variables. Here the degree of the polynomial is 2 and the leading coefficient is 2. See, all are algebraic expressions. Find which of these algebraic expressions are polynomials. Stop the video and guess the answers. Let's check. 2x cubed minus 4x square plus 3x minus 5. Let's check the exponent of the variables is a non-negative integer or not. Here 3 is a positive integer, 2 is the positive integer, 1 is the positive integer, 0 is also a non-negative integer. So it is a polynomial. Here also the exponents are all positive. So it's also a positive, it's also a polynomial. It's also a polynomial. Here root x plus 4. What's root x? Root x is the x power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is a fraction. It is not an integer. So it's not a polynomial. Here x power minus 1 plus x power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is a fraction. Here minus 1 is a negative integer. So what's the condition for polynomials? The exponent is a non-negative integer. This is not a polynomial. Here 3x plus 5. Here x power is a positive integer. So it is a polynomial. Here x by y square. Y square means y power minus 2. Here 2.5 is a decimal. So it's not a non-negative integer. It's not an integer. Here it's a negative integer. So it is not a polynomial. So the main difference between the algebraic expression and polynomial is the exponent of the variable. In algebraic expression, the exponent of a variable may be any number. It includes negative, fractions or 0. But in a polynomial, the exponent of a variable is only positive. It's a non-negative integer or simply whole number. The second difference is algebraic expressions involve 4 fundamental arithmetic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. But in a polynomial, it can include only 3 operations: addition, subtraction and multiplication. It cannot include division by a variable. Is not allowed. It indicates y power minus 2. So it comes negative integer. This is the general form of a polynomial. This is the polynomial in one variable x. A n x power n plus a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 up to a2 x square plus a1 x plus a naught. Here a n minus 1 a1 a naught are called coefficients. Here n is a non-negative integer and a naught must not be not equal to 0. Here, the degree of the polynomial is the highest degree. That is, n is the degree of the polynomial. Here, an is the leading coefficient. It arranges in the descending order of the exponent of variables. Example, 2x square plus 5x plus 7. Here, the degree of the polynomial is 2. Leading coefficient is 2. Constant term is 7 and 5 is the coefficient of x.